testing, doesn't it?
What is testing?
Whatever you discover, you will go through a process to arrive at that discovery.
Scientists have done that.
You are not listening, Trev. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. Do you agree that certain standards were put in place for us to make the discoveries? And were they appropriate to what was being discovered?
What are you talking about?
Atoms.
So
It was an inference drawn many hundreds of years ago. You are okay. I'll simplify it. If you have got something that is beyond the purview of a human being,
beyond the what?
the purview of a human being, beyond the understanding of a human being, what possible logical criteria can you use to determine its existence?
Scientific evidence.
Listen to what I just said. Beyond the purview of the human being.
Beyond that, there isn't any.
So what criteria can you adopt?
That atoms exist.
No. For something, it's okay. I'll simplify. What I'm saying is, if me and you are discussing about something beyond what we can conceive of, what possible criteria can we adopt to determine its existence?
The only criteria is faith. Faith is
Define
criteria.
faith for me.
Belief in something that hasn't been proven.
Do you think that's a logical position to take?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you. So if it's not logical, why are you relying on it?
But I'm not, because I said I don't.
Okay.
I said I
so,
don't believe in a God.
well, then let's go back to the criteria. Give me the criteria.
All right. Go back to the question I asked you. Do you accept that atoms exist, yes or no?
I just said they exist in effect. We haven't seen them physically.
Do you accept atoms exist, yes or no? Yeah, right. And the analogy you use comparing atoms to God is inaccurate.
I didn't use it. I never did that. I never did
We
that.
will never make that comparison.
We wouldn't do that. And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
When you weren't here, you did.
Right. No, I didn't.
No.
Trev, I'm going to tell you again. I said to you that if there is something beyond our purview, you do know what I mean by that.
Beyond our comprehension.
Beyond our comprehension. Yeah? And then I said to you, and you are expecting that to come in a limited form. Is that logical? You said, no, it isn't. And I agreed with you.
Right.
So, no, I didn't say that. So I'm going to repeat what I'm saying to you again. Where you are relying on what you call scientific evidence, Trevor, the scientific paradigm itself will tell you that it is subject to change. So, no, once again, if I can just finish. You are asking for physical evidence. Yeah, and I am saying, how can you logically ask for something which is beyond your purview? How can you do that?
I can't.
Exactly. But now look at this. A person came and said, you know what? Prove to me that you are sent by God. Okay?
Right.
And the guy does something. You know what they said to him?
Right.
Oh, it looks like it's magic that you have done.
Right.
So, question to you, again I'm asking is, Trevor, if you cannot fathom something that is beyond our understanding, what potential criteria are you going to utilize?
The only thing I'd be able to conceivably use is scientific evidence.
Okay. Now, if we are to take...
Can you just give me your best argument for God's existence?
I've just told you. Look, if I go to that, I will say, okay, tree.
Okay.
That's the best argument.
So that tree proves there's a God.
Yes.
Right.
Tell me how it doesn't.
Because that tree grew from the soil.
Where did the soil come from?
From I don't know the science behind it. From earthly atoms, materials from the earth.
Where did that come from?
Every living organism on this planet started in the ocean, started in water.
Where did the water come from?
From hydrogen and oxygen molecules.
Where did they come from?
From the Big Bang.
Where did that come from?
We don't know.
Now, watch this. You see, the seeds that are on Earth, if all this formed as a result of atoms and molecules, they are all inanimate. Do you agree?
Atoms are...
According to what you call the scientific paradigm, are atoms inanimate?
Some are... Yes. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. what is the distinction between animate and inanimate?
Animate is living, inanimate non-living.
Are atoms living?
No.
Okay. Now ask yourself a question. Everything that we can conceive of in the known universe and the unknown are made up of what?
Atoms.
They are inanimate. Somewhere along the line, something started what we call animation.
Right.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now, according to the...
Actually, no.
Go
I
on.
take back what I said, right?
Okay, take it back. Which
Atoms-
bit?
Right. Atoms are technically animate because right now we're speaking, aren't we? Right? Well, you and I are both made of atoms, right? Your brain sends electricity through your spinal cord, to your muscles, and then back to your brain again, and pumps blood around your body. That electricity creates life because you can see, hear, smell, and move. So technically, atoms are animate. Technically,
Excellent.
right?
If there's a dead body next to us, does it consist of the atoms?
Yes,
So why is it not alive?
because the fundamental processes that make a person be able to see, breathe, and have consciousness have gone.
What are they? What is known as the breath of life?
Oxygen going in.
No,
heartbeat.
oxygen is part of the air.
We
And
go around in circles. Right?
no, we are not. If you think carefully, you see, atoms, according to you, technically are animate.
Yeah.
But they are only restricted to the living entity.
Right.
If not, are you saying this consists of atoms?
Yes.
Is it animate? No. You know that and I know that.
No.
So where is this distinction that you are making? Where are you saying technically it is alive? No, it isn't. The question here is, when you look at the seeds also, I took a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah? I am using a standard and I'm using evidence to support the standard.
Right.
I have asked you consistently, what is that standard that you can adopt with supporting evidence? You are saying the scientific, well, the tree is exactly that. So what possible criteria can you utilize, Trevor?
Well,
You are stuck on this one.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's okay. But look, do you know what? Honestly, I'll tell you just to take it further. Logically speaking, where you have something that is superior
Yeah.
and something inferior, when I use the word inferior, I'm not talking in negative connotations. If you have something superior and something inferior, logic will dictate that it is the superior that will inform the inferior, not the other way around. So when you are seeking the existence of the Creator, it is illogical to determine, based only on your limited understanding, how to prove the existence of a Creator. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
By definition, if there is a Creator, the Creator would be superior to us. By definition.
If he's superior to us, he can come out and speak to visibly.
No. If that is the case, then you will have to understand and accept that the Creator then will have to inform the creation of how it's possible to view the Creator.
But the thing is, look,
Do you agree with the logic? You can't disagree.
I'm having trouble understanding it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. What basically I'm saying, you see, if I give a loose analogy here, a very loose one, a child and a father and a son,
Yeah.
yeah? 99% of the time,
Have you got a son?
yes, 99% of the time, the father will teach the son,
Right.
not the other way around.
If the father is present, then yes.
Of course.
Because some fathers are absent.
Absolutely. But let's assume that the father is present. Would you agree that 99.99% of the time is the father that will teach the son, not the other way around?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's the parent.
No, but why can't the son teach the father?
Because the son hasn't lived as a child.
You got it in one. You see, absolutely logical, but now extend that to a superior being. Now, if you think about it, the word creator, when we are applying it, yes, is the one who created everything that is known to us. And if that is the case, logic will dictate that it is the Creator that will inform us of how we can establish the existence of the Creator. Not us with our limited understanding insist on how the Creator should appear to us. That's quite logical.
I don't know about that. I'm tired.
Are you tired already, Trev? Come on. It requires a lot of thinking though. I will tell you that.
Look, I can't have a relationship with someone or something that when I ask a question I get no answer. If I ask God, where are you now? Why can't he talk to me?
Again, you are insisting it should be according to your standard. Can you see the illogicality of this?
Well, but the thing is,
you can't escape from this.
Why can't he speak for himself?
Have you found out to see if he has?
Listen,
well, you are using the word he. It doesn't necessarily
mean. In a God, and then I chose, and then I lost my faith.
Why?